Hello students. Next portion from electric potential, the relation between electric field and potential. What is the relation between electric field and potential? Let Q is the charge placed at O and A, B are the 2 points in the electrostatic field of Q, from which a test charge Q naught is moving from A to B. Clear? Then by the definition of potential difference between A and B, it is the work done required to bring a test charge from one point to another point is called potential difference. Then we calculate dB, potential difference between point A and B, is equal to work done in moving a test charge from A to B, or dB, then work done, the force on the test charge multiplied by AB, that is the distance, that is E dot dr. E dot dr means this is minus E dr. Region E dot dr is equal to magnitude of one vector, magnitude of another vector, and the cos between them, that is direction of electric field intensity in this way. Particle is moving this way. The direction is angle between them 180. That is cos 180. Cos 180 minus 1. Therefore, expression is minus E dr. This is the expression. And E is equal to minus dV dr. This is the relation between potential difference and the electric field intensity. This relation is also known as potential gradient. In different numerical it is used. Hello, now the topic is electric potential at a point due to a single charge. Let Q is the charge particle placed at O and P is the point at a distance R at which we have to calculate the electric potential. Now, according to the definition of electric potential, the work done required to bring a test charge from infinity to that point, from infinity to the point P. Then, how we can solve it? Let A and B are 2 points which are very close to each other at a distance x from the charge Q. Then, a charge particle or a test charge is placed at A. The work done, force at the point at the test charge A. Force on the test charge A. That is Q naught E. Now the work done to bring the test charge from A to B. A to B means dx distance. Then the small work done in this process, dW Q naught E dot dx, or dW Q naught E dx with minus sign. Region, again angle, this is direction E and this is the direction and angle 180. As the charge is unit, Q naught tends to 1. Then the work done minus E dx. Clear? Now the total work done to bring the test charge from infinity to the point P. This is integration dW minus E dx from infinity to the distance R, or infinity R minus 1 upon 4 pi epsilon 0 Q upon R square Q upon x square dx. The distance x. और dw इज इक्वल टू -1/4 epsilon 0 q इंटीग्रेशन x - 2 infinity to r dx और dw इज इक्वल टू -4 epsilon 0 q -1/x infinity to r और w, this is w is equal to minus plus 1/4 epsilon 0 q 1/r minus 1/infinity. 1/infinity is 0. W is equal to 1/4 epsilon 0 q upon r. This is the work done, and according to the definition of potential, this work done is equal to the potential at the point P. V is equal to 1/4 epsilon 0 q upon r. This is the expression for the potential at the point P. Clear? Now the next topic is electric potential at a point due to a group of charged particles. Let Q1, Q2, Q3 up to Qn are the charged particles and having the distance r1, r2, r3 and rn from the point P. Then it is a vector scalar quantity. Therefore, the potential at the point P due to Q1 charged particle. Potential at the point P due to Q1 charged particle. That is V1 is equal to 1/4 epsilon 0 Q1 upon R1. This is equation 1. Similarly, the potential at the point P due to Q2 charged particle V2 is equal to 1/4 epsilon 0 Q2 upon R2. This is equation 2. And similarly, Vn potential at the point P due to Qn charged particle Vn is equal to 1/4 epsilon 0 Qn upon Rn. This is equation 3. Now the net potential at the point P. This is V is equal to the scalar sum or the algebraic sum of all the potentials produced by individual charges on it. That is V1 plus V2, V3 up to Vn. That is V is equal to V1 1/4 epsilon 0 Q1 upon R1 plus 1/4 epsilon 0 Q2 upon R2 up 1/4 epsilon 0 Qn upon Rn. Or V is equal to 1/4 epsilon 0 Q1 upon R1 Q2 upon R2 up to Qn upon Rn. Or V is equal to 1/4 epsilon 0 sigma I is equal to 1 to n Qi Ri. This is the expression for potential for nth particle. Then the next topic is potential due to the continuous charge distribution. As per previous practice, the potential due to a linear charge distribution, like Q charge is uniformly distributed over the length L. We'll consider dl small length and find out the linear charge density. Then the same way 1/4 epsilon 0 dq r and dq lambda dl, as we have calculated in previous expressions. And the same way the potential due to the surface charge distribution. surface, the charge is uniformly distributed over the surface. Then the potential difference due to this surface charge distribution is given by 1 upon 4 pi epsilon 0 dq, and this change by sigma ds. Reason: this is the surface charge distribution in small area ds. This is the point P at a distance r and surface area S. Then surface charge density sigma q upon S. Therefore, the expression is sigma ds upon r. In the same way, the volume charge distribution over the volume, the potential due to the volume charge distribution at the point P dq, and this expression change rho dV. That is, this is volume, small volume dV, and this is the point P, distance r. The small charge dq is equal to rho dV, and this expression is rho dV. Clear? Thank you. If any doubt, write in comment box and subscribe my channel for next videos. Thank you.